Hello everyone, watch this review here where we look at Aayla Secura from the Star Wars vintage line. Now I ended up just taking her out of the package and saving the card just to give you some idea what it originally looked like, but it just has in a photo of the character as she may have appeared in the films. In the back, as always, we have a display of these sort of vintage packaging, although given that these films came out around, what was it, like 2002 to 2000 whatever. It's not, no, this is right there, 2002, 2004. It's not like it's terribly vintage. At any rate, Aayla originally came with her lightsaber lit as well as an unlit lightsaber. I still have the other unlit one, it's bouncing around somewhere. As well as the robe or cloak, as a few of them have come with. It's a really cheap cloth cloak. I sometimes take it off and end up just getting rid of it or something. Because honestly, it doesn't really add to the figure, and you'd much rather see sculpting than just the cloak. Here's a closer look at her face, which is a decent looking rendition. I mean, the expression, not terribly flattering, but otherwise, it's okay and all. Now, Aayla Secura, possibly one of my favorite Jedi, despite not knowing a whole lot about her. I've generally always liked the idea of Twi'leks, or is it pronounced Twi'leks? Yeah. Ever since, I think the first one I saw was Bib Fortuna, was it? In Return of the Jedi, so very cool looking race with the sort of head tails or whatever. Very sort of standardish articulation. We have a point of rotation here at the wrist. Kind of sucks that we don't have sort of a ball socket for in and out, but whatever. Then we have a ball socket here at the elbow. Ball socket, or if you want to call it a ball joint, you can here at the shoulder. Head is on a physical ball, I believe. Little downward motion, not much up because of the hair or the tendrils. Torso joint with an excellent range of motion. A lot of forward back, especially the back. Kind of crazy. I guess if you wanted to pose her doing like something acrobatic, it would be sort of useful. Nothing at the waist. Then at the hip we have a sort of ball socket. It's got that little line thing there. The only thing is she can't kick straight out for some reason. Or at least the joint doesn't sort of accommodate that, but I guess if you just turn the knee more towards the front, it makes up for it and you'd never know the difference. I mean, it's close enough. Yeah. Then at the knee we have another ball socket, and at the ankle, surprise, it's another ball socket. So I guess it's sort of an interesting way of just doing all the articulation. The figure looks pretty decent. I'd been looking for a good rendition of Aayla Secura for quite some time, and this definitely fits the bill. I mean, the sculpting does have some sort of weak areas. I don't think that they did justice to her butt for starters, but hey, whatever. I mean, the limbs too, with the legs kind of look a little bit off, but specifically the calves, but decent enough figure. At any rate, this has been a look at Aayla Secura from the Star Wars Vintage Collection. It's, I guess, BC 58. Till next time, folks.